Guys, welcome to Planning 101. What you see in front of you is what we're going to be going over today. These are different options of planners. I'm going to go through each one, give you examples of the layouts, price points, pros, cons, all that stuff. All of these were purchased from either Target, Walmart, or the Dollar Tree, dollar stores. You can purchase those at both. And these are all either spiral notebooks or regular, just, you know, your regular notebook, like composition book style. So go ahead and grab a piece of paper and a pen if you're interested in learning about these different planners, so you can get an idea on where you can pick these up. And I'll be right back to show you the very first one. Alright, the first one that I'm going to go over is the biggest one and the most expensive one that I have in my collection. This is the Day Designer for Target by Blue Sky. These range anywhere from $12.99 for the smaller size, which are about this size. This one here I paid $15.99, I believe, but they have one that's a little bit bigger that's not this hardback size for $19.99, and it's gold and white striped instead of black and white striped. But anyways, these are spiral bound planners. This one here has the vertical style planner. It also comes with of course your outlook. It has the 2015-2016 calendar, since this is a full year. It starts from July 2015 to June 2016. It comes with, of course, your normal papers that come in the Day Designer. The, you know, your goal paper, your design your days, stay on course, etc. And then it also has a monthly spread layout. Now, I didn't decorate this one because I just purchased this book just a couple days ago, so my July spread is not done, but my August one is, and I will also show you guys in a later video on how to make your own stylish little paper clips. Anyways, let's start off with what a spread looks like. This is my spread from last week. This is a vertical design spread, which means the days go down vertically instead of horizontal, which I have some that are horizontal as well. I'll show you shortly. These Day Designer planners are really nice for someone who wants, like an Erin Condren, which are the more expensive coil style planners. They range from $50 to $100 depending on what you buy from that company. But this is a good mark for someone who's on a budget, or like me, a mom on the go. It has my top 3 list at the very top, which will give me, you know, I can write down what the top 3 things I need to get done that day. Most of mine are housework, or if we have an appointment that week, I'll put it on here. If I need to pick something up from the grocery store, or, you know, prescriptions or something like that, I'll write it on here. And then it starts down here with, you know, your normal day. It has the numbers that you can use for timeline, like say you have an appointment at 2:30 or 3, you can write it at the, you know, the time down here for it. I don't do it that way. Mine is more of a journal style planner. I basically plan everything that I do on a daily basis. Sorry guys, I had to stop the video, I had to sneeze. Anyways, back to where I was saying. This is a vertical style. I enjoy the vertical style because I can get a lot more in on my daily planning. It lets me do from morning, night, afternoon, and then the weekends are combined in one. So we have half here is Saturday, this half is Sunday. So you have your weekend planner schedule as well, and it's vertical style. It also gives you a box down here that you can put in next week. If you have things that you need to do for next week, you can write it down here. It also has some other little places. Let me put this over. This is this week's spread, and I'll show you guys how to make these cute little make your own coil clips and dashboards. This is July spread. This is my DIY dashboard. I'll show you that in a future video. But anyways, this gives you kind of an idea on what the monthly outlooks will look like. So let me get to a blank page so I can give you guys an example. So this is an example of a blank page. Like I said, it's vertical all the way down. On this side, you have one big long to-do list. So if you want to not decorate this, you're more than welcome to. I just like to decorate mine because I do a daily to-do on mine. That's just how I do it, and it's easier for me. So you're more than welcome to use that as a to-do list, or you can do it like I do, a journal style. It's quite nice to have that option. On this side, it has a gratitude box. It has a notes box if you need to write any notes down for, say, something special happened that week. You didn't have room to put it on there. You have that box that you can write it on. Then, like I said earlier, it has a next week's box. Up here, it also gives you, every week, it gives you a new quote or saying, pretty much, which is nice because it gives you something to look forward to. So anyways, this is what the spread looks like on a blank Day Designer by Blue Sky for Target designs. Now these are only available at the Target store from what I've seen, or you can purchase them online. I will leave a link down below if you guys are interested. Now, in the very back of this book, it has a blank spot for notes. Now, in my planner, I always have a blank spot in the back that I write people's addresses down, or phone numbers, or birthdays, or anything like that. I'm not going to show you them, but you can kind of see how I would do it. I would just kind of write it in like a bullet list, straight down, starting with first name, address, so forth. It's good if you want to write, for those who are going to be taking this to work, you can write your logins, passwords down. You can write, if you do your banking on, well, not banking online, but pay your bills online, you can write down your login and passwords. If this is going to be with you 24/7, I would feel safe doing that. But if you're not going to have this with you 24/7, don't do it for safety reasons. But that is just another option that I've seen done with this style planner. So anyways, pros about this, I really enjoy the design of this. This is the first planner that I've had that's a vertical style, and so far I'm really enjoying it. It gives me the opportunity to basically let my creativity flow. I can decorate this a lot more than I can my horizontal planner, which I'll show you the one that I was using before I purchased this one in just a few. Other pro is the price point. The price point is perfect. It's not too expensive, but it's not yet too cheap that it's not going to fall apart on you. It will allow you to take it with you wherever you go. You can use it 24/7. You can use it for business, personal, school, pretty much anything that you need to use a planner for, you can use it for. The other good thing is it has a very stiff, hard cover, front and back, so it will stay safe in a book bag, a laptop bag, a tote, your purse if your purse is big enough. So that's the good thing. The only downside that I see with this that I wish that it had an option for, I wish that I had a pocket of some sort either on the front or the back cover to keep little mementos that I would use, like say for instance if I have a bill to pay and I want to put it in my book so I can remember, hey, I need to put a stamp, I need to get it mailed, I can stick it in my planner. That's the only downfall to this style. Basically all the styles that I'm going to show you is because they don't have the set covers that have the file holders on the sides. The Erin Condren, I believe, comes with those, but I guess you get what you get for the money. So anyways, this is the Day Designer by Blue Sky for Target. This is the first one I am going to review. So there's that one. Next one I'm going to show you. Now I've had this one for a while. This is the one I was using before I purchased that one. This is a plan ahead spiral side planner. You can get this from Walmart. You can get it from Target. Most stores carry them. And like it says, it has monthly calendar, weekly calendar, yearly reference calendars, holidays, note pages, contact pages, password recovery pages. This little thing comes with a lot in it for the small package. As you can see, it has every month over here on the side done with, you know, the date. It has a place that you can put your personal information. Let me get this off. It has a place you can put your personal information, your medical contacts if you feel comfortable doing that, financial contacts, insurance, household stuff, you know, contact information. It comes with the full 2015 calendar in a view. Same with 2016. Then we have 2017, and then it gives you the holiday list from 2015 to 2016. Then you start out with your events that you can write, like people's birthdays or anything like that. Now, this is how their monthly calendars look. It's 2-paged. You have a slot over here you can write down information like, say, birthdays, events, or anything like that that's going on. It also comes marked with the holidays if there's a holiday in that month. Let me show you this. I don't know if I did this one. Yeah. Let me show you a spread on here. This is what my spreads would look like. This smaller thing does not give me pretty much it doesn't give me enough room to do what I wanted to do. I can decorate up here because it's going to cover the dates. So on this one, I just kind of did the sides and the bottoms, and then this is what they call a horizontal layout. It has a day here, which stops, this is Monday. You have Tuesdays here, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then it gives you a note section down here at the bottom. I liked this style for throwing in my purse because it was very convenient just to keep it in my small size purse if I took one. But now that I'm using the bigger one, I just throw the bigger one in my diaper bag tote that I use. But this is good for someone who's on the go, who doesn't have a lot to do on their daily basis to-do list, because the area in the boxes for the day are very small that you wouldn't need a whole lot of space. This is also good for someone who isn't into decorating a lot, because I mean it's pretty much easy go. This is what my May calendar looked like. Basically you can see I didn't do a whole lot to it. A little bit of decorations, colors, it kind of helps make it pop. The only downfall I have seen to this one so far, sorry guys, throat's getting dry. You do have note sections back here that you can write on. It's just blank pieces of paper. And then it also has a contact for like an address book in the very back of this one as well. I forgot to explain that to you guys earlier. The only thing I do not like about this plan ahead one is, as you can see, it gets kind of beat up. I mean, it's kind of raggedy on the side, and this I've had since January, so you can see how much this one has taken a beating. The good thing about these is, though, you can purchase little binders that these will fit in, that you can get from Office Depot, Staples, any office supply store. I've seen some in the Targets and the Walmarts, but they don't carry them as a big variety as the office supply stores do. That come with pockets that you can put it in that will protect it. Now this has been in a protected one, but it still has taken a little bit of a beating. I just wish that they had a thicker cover on the front and the back. The other thing that I did not like that I've noticed is the coils here, where the spiral's at. It seems to not stay in it. I don't know if you guys can see that. It falls out every now and then. The coils just aren't put together very well. But I guess that's what you get when you pay $7, $8 for a planner this size. So, I mean, it was cute, The cover's adorable, but I just wish that it was a little bit more sturdier for me. So that's the plan ahead style. Like I said, you can pick these up from Walmart, Target, pretty much any store that you'd like. So that's, like I said, $7-8. It's not too bad of a planner to start out with if you're just starting out, or like I said, if you're a person that's on the go and you don't have a lot to do during your, sorry guys, my little one's yelling, or that you don't have to do a whole lot during the day. This would be great for a student in school. They can keep track of their school schedules, basketball schedules, sports schedules, whatever. So let's move on to the next one. Alright guys, the next ones I'm going to show you I have picked up just recently from, this one I got from Walmart. I think I paid 97 cents, $1.97 for it. This one is a blank style. This one I picked up from the dollar store today for $1, so not too bad. It's got a cute little pink cover. Anyways, let's get into these. So we're going to start out with this pink one. This pink one here is a 2015-2016. It's a student planner. So it gives you the options to write down all your personal information if you'd like. It gives you a 3-year calendar, holiday schedule. This will let you write down your special days like birthdays, anniversaries, etc. It gives you time zone, which is good if you're going to be traveling with this, or if you are in, say you're in school and you're going to be doing some traveling. This would be great for you. Then it gets into your spread. Now, this spread is a horizontal spread, like I said earlier. It gives you a smaller little box to write down, and it also has the notes. Down here at the bottom, it'll also tell you if it's the moon schedule, so you can keep track of that. Up here, it also gives you a 5-month spread of calendars, so you can keep up at least 5 months. You know, it gives you 2 months in advance and 2 months behind. So not too bad. The only thing this one does not come with, as you can see, is a monthly calendar spread that will let you see month to month. Now, let's see. In the very back of this one, it gives you a grade tracker. If you want to keep track of your grades for the semesters, it gives you a notes section too. You get a couple pieces of paper in the back that you can do this with. This would be cute for a student who is in school, like say middle school, early high school, that's wanting to learn how to use a planner, you know, to plan out their school schedule, their sports schedule, work schedule, whatever it might be. This would be great for them. This is also going to be good for someone who, like I said earlier, is someone who's on the go, who doesn't have a lot to do during their to-day list. Say you work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. You don't have a whole lot of different changes from your 8 to 5 job. You're going to be at your job 8 to 5. This would be great for someone who has that kind of schedule. When you come home from work, this gives you enough room in your box for your horizontal layout that you can write your activities that you need to do after work. So this is perfect for someone who is on the go, who needs a small, compatible little planner that they can just toss in their bag and be ready to go. Now you can decorate this one as well. I will show you how to do this one in a future video, so stay tuned if you are going to be purchasing one of these. But like I said, you can get these at the dollar stores. I paid $1 for this one today. It's not too bad for what it's worth. It will still work. Now this one I may set aside and use for my daughter when she gets a little bit older, or I may even just use this one and use it as just a goal tracker for myself. But I'm kind of excited to see how this one turns out. So that is a student planner, 2015-2016. Like I said, it's $1. Alright guys, this is the weekly and monthly planner. Like I said, I bought this one at Walmart for $1.97. It's not too bad. It has a plasticky style. It's it's more flimsy. I don't know if you guys can see it bending in the camera, but it's a plasticky style, kind of just like the Plan Ahead one that I showed you earlier, the green with the flowers. Same kind of style, front and back. It is also the spiral kind. It has a page up front for a personal information area, and then it gives you on the back side an overview for 2013, 14, and 15. Now, I'm sure they have the ones out now that have 2014, 15, and 16, but I'm not 100% sure. This will give you, let me show you, blank one. This gives you blank style calendars. Now this is a monthly calendar, so you have to go in here and you have to write in the days that they fall on, and then you have to write out what year it is, and then you can circle it. So this will be great for someone who wants a lot of creativity, who wants to design their own. This is great for that. It gives you enough pages that you can do that, and they are front and back, so you can, you know, save a lot there. Now, the weekly spreads are blank horizontal. These you have to write in the date and the year, and then you circle the month up here. Once again, this is going to be good for someone who has a lot of creativity that wants to design their own, or this is good for someone who, like I said earlier, wants a compact style that they can just jot down smaller to-do lists on and keep track of it. Now, the only thing this one doesn't have is a note section down at the bottom like the other ones had. This one shares a box for your weekend, so you have Saturday and Sunday here. So this is not too bad of an example for someone who wants something on the go. Now, in the very back of this section, I believe I saw a couple of notes. It gives you a note page here, and this also separates the sections by another piece of that plasticky style divider. So you have a note page there, and then we're going to get into the blank addresses. So this gives you also an address book in the very back of this. They're blank, so you can fill those out for your friends and family, and then it gives you a couple more note pages. I believe you get maybe five or six note pages. Yeah. So not too bad for $1.97. This, like I said, purchased this one at Walmart. They come in all different colors. This is a blank, so you have to write in the month, the date, the year, all that information. So this one's pro, size-wise, is good for someone who wants to put it in their purse. Cons, you have to write it in yourself. It's not pre-printed, so that would be my only gripe about that one. Alright guys, this is the next planner that I'm going to explain. This is a 2016 monthly planner. This I purchased from the dollar store. I believe this is just a, yeah. This is just a monthly calendar spread only. It does not give you a weekly spread to write down your weekly to-do list. This is just a monthly to-do list only. The first page of this gives you where you can put in all your personal information if you'd like. Second page over here gives you the date outlook. Now, like I said, this starts in 2016, so it'll start in January and ends in December. It also gives you a small one down here for 2017. It gives you an options over here for your dates to remember, like birthdays, anniversaries, special days, if any come up in the year. This is a guide. It shows you smaller ones for each month, basically a smaller calendar for each month that you can basically mark on if you'd like. It also gives you a note section down at the bottom that you can write on. Now, these are the monthly spread style. This gives you monthly spread on 2 sheets. You have the prior month here, future month here, and then it gives you the boxes to design. I use one of these if I am jotting down for, say, I also own a photography business. I usually keep one of these in my folder that I use for that business, so I can write down appointments per month, because my appointments are done on a monthly basis. this is easier for me to use. So this would be great for someone who, you know, just wants to keep a monthly outlook and doesn't want to do a weekly planner. This is great because you can just do your month from month to month. You can write in what needs to be done. Say you have a bill due, you can write it in. If you have an appointment, you can write it in. Birthdays, anniversaries, school schedule, work schedule. You can write that in on one of these. And they are very inexpensive, so you can pretty much get some that have really cute designs like this one. Or you can pretty much redesign it if you wanted to with your own. Now, like I said, this has all of them. They go all the way, I believe, to December. Some of them throw January in there, but they don't. Once you get past December, it gives you a 2017 outlook, so you can see what days are going to fall on what, basically from that point on. Gives you another holiday and dates from 2016 and 2017. Postal abbreviations for the states and other places. Address, contact information in the back of this one as well. It gives you a couple pages to do that on. It has a conversion table, common abbreviations, and then at the back it has phases of the moon and other things. So pretty good for someone who just wants to do a monthly spread. This would be perfect for you because it is very small. As you guys can see, this is very thin. So you can keep this in your office area, at home, where you do your bills. You can keep it on your computer desk. You can put it in your purse. It's perfect for anyone who just wants to do a monthly spread only. So that is the 2016 monthly planner, and like I said, I got this one from the Dollar Tree, but I believe I've seen them pretty much everywhere. But yeah, they have different designs, different colors. Go check them out if you're interested in that. Now the next style I'm going to show you, you have to have a lot of creativity for. Yes, this is a composition book. This is a plain notebook. Now, I have seen on Pinterest that people have been using these as a weekly planner. What they will do is they will design their own style. You can do vertical, horizontal, however your little heart desires. But you can design your own by just writing in the dates and your list of to-do. I mean, it's not too bad. But this is for someone who wants a lot of creativity, or for someone who has a lot to do on a day. You can make one sheet one day, you can separate it and do 2 days on one sheet, however your little heart desires. If you want to look that up, you might look on Pinterest. Just look under DIY planners. I've seen people use these and make these for Christmas planners where they have made their own little tabs that go in here. They've made their own little schedules. It's pretty awesome. Now this is just my blank one that I keep on my desk in case I need to jot down notes, but I just wanted to bring that out and show you guys that there is an option. You can DIY yourself. You can look on Pinterest for ideas, tutorials, that kind of things. So that is my planning 101, going over the planner style for spirals. So stay tuned and I will show you guys basically what the materials you would need if you want to start decorating your own planner. I will show you my stash and go from there. So stay tuned, guys.